I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take my signal or anything. This is the disclaimer, the risk disclaimer. Okay. Okay, now if you can hear me, please let me know. I thought there will be no one, as I told that I'm not gonna come for the London session, but I can see there is 15 people. I'm happy there is 15 people. It was just a sudden plan. If you can hear me, please let me know that. Okay. Good morning, Herman. And Rain, how are you, brother? I'm cool, man. I just completed my prayer and I saw it's just before the silver bullet, London silver bullet, so I came here. Okay. So please let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, Rain, Herman. Thank you, brother. I'm fine, Hardik. In Convenier, yes. Okay. Everything is cool. Uh, clear as day, brother. Okay. So everything is clear. Thank you, brother. So far you can see this the price action. Yeah, I'm bearish. Until this sell side liquidity, I'm bearish. After taking that sell side liquidity, I'll be bullish. Okay, so after taking the sell side liquidity, I will be bullish. Until this sell side liquidity, I'm bearish. This is the new day opening gap. There was another new day opening gap. I just removed that from my chart. I added the new day opening gap because this is more convenient. You can see there is near about 15 handle gap. So the previous one was smaller than this. So I love to keep it to my chart. And yeah, you always say no and end up on live. Don't turn it off, bro. Let it be live all day whenever you feel like talking. You say something, someone will reply for sure. Okay, I think I'm sorry, man. No, I thought today I will be busy with Jumma. Today is Friday, but I didn't. I just forgot that from 1st of April the time differences will be 1 hour. Right now we have two hour time differences. So after my prayer, I can catch the silver bullet. I forgot that. Okay. So that's all. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, how is your fasting going? Everything is cool, brother. Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. Until now, everything is cool. Here is that travel gap. Don't forget about this travel gap. Okay. Here. I really don't want to frame a trade here. I just want to read the price, just reading the price. So I'm not interested take any buy or sell right now. I'm just only interested to read the price, how it can react. So you can see the rejection from the new day opening gap. Then this is the 15-minute last favorable gap. Okay, just go to your 15-minute chart, find your last favorable gap from that 15-minute chart. First price came here, it went lower, tap to the new day opening gap high, break lower, come back here to the 15-minute last favorable gap, break lower, come back again to the last favorable gap, breaking lower. Okay, here I don't have anything for reversal, but I have this 1 minute last favorable gap. So if even if I would love to frame a trade, I have to wait until price reach here, then it will retrace. After that I will frame my trade. But right now, by looking at the condition, I'm not interested to frame my trade because just before the 4 I got little volatility. It's not little actually, it's near about 20 handle volatility, something like that. Here to here. Yeah, near about 32. handle. So it's huge because I mean for London session it's huge. When I got this, I will just wait. Okay, this is not clean price action. So when I you will open your chart, don't force the chart to give you an entry. You open the chart, that doesn't mean market is going to give you the entry. You have to wait. You have to feel the price first. Now most of the time I actually use this thing, feel the price, this thing. But as ICT told, you can take one contract entry and you can feel the price. But for us who are the beginner, taking one contract, you know, risk is huge for us. That's why I love to put this tool, feel the price. So when I will see something, I will feel the price by that contract, and then I will take my decision. Okay. So for nothing. Okay. Okay, guys. He didn't say it. He will pray today and no London life. RK16. How are you, brother? Make money for us. Rich mentally. Mentally. I'm not here to making money. To be honest, not for you, not for me. I'm not willing to make money. I am willing to give a direction to you so that you can do it by yourself. You don't need me. Okay. I mean, maybe after 1 month you will say, I give a shit to that guy. I don't need to join to his boring life. Not anymore. I am independent. That's all I want to do. Okay. That's my intention. I'm not here to give you an opportunity to take entry to pass your challenge or maybe to earn some money. No, I'm not doing that here. If you think like that, anybody, if you think this like that way, you are going to miss everything. Okay, because I don't know you believe me or not, but I'm not going to continue this for so long. When I will get some confirmation that some of you got everything, you are just independent, I'm gonna close everything. Whatever I'm doing here, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna take the retirement from the trading. I don't want to continue the trading. Okay? So please take the decision the way I read the price. I mean, if you find something better than me, please go over there. But if you want to stay over here, please try to take that way. How I'm doing this? I had nothing, right? When I opened my chart over here, I had nothing. Then what did I do? Oh, okay, sorry, I had this only nude opening gap, right? I had this nude opening gap. So I just look previous price action. I saw this is a sell side liquidity. Here I have this sell side liquidity as well. If you want to mark this one, you can mark as well. This is also the sell side liquidity. So I just marked the sell side liquidity here. I looked over here. I didn't see any buy side liquidity. There is no buy side liquidity. There is no relatively equal highs. Like just look at this relatively equal lows. Compare these lows with all of these highs. Which one is obvious to you? Let me make it bigger. This is the way you will do it. Okay, this is the first job you have to do it. If you want to start from the daily chart, nothing is wrong with that. You can obviously do that, but I'm not starting from the daily chart. The reason is we are at the all-time high. Okay, this is the all-time high. This area is the all-time high area. Every time market is making all-time high, went lower, making all-time high, went lower, all-time high, went lower again, it will make all-time high, something like that, until that minus 1.5 standard deviation. Remember, I have showed it to you. Go to your monthly chart. So from there, from the monthly chart, from here to here, go for the standard deviation. Oh man, just a second. So this is that standard deviation, and mark minus 1.5 standard deviation here. I believe that even if market would love to reverse, it has to reach until that minus 1.5 standard deviation. So until that level, I am bullish. Until this buy sell liquidity, I am bullish. So that's why I am not spending my time in the daily chart, because it is at the all-time high and I don't have the information. Now you can go to hourly chart. There is nothing wrong with that. If you come to hourly chart, you will see the same thing. I'm just showing you how to do this. Okay, you can see this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. Now this low and that low, from 15-minute chart it is more obvious, but from hourly chart you can go from that low to that low. So this is the same thing, right? From here, this is also relatively equal lows. Or if you want to mark this, and you will see this as a shallow run. If you see the shallow run, you can mark that shallow run as your liquidity. So the way it's better for you, you can go for that. Okay. And from hourly chart, do you see anything else over here? I mean, do you see any buy side liquidity over here? I can't see any kind of buy side liquidity over here. So I don't need to go for the buy. I am expecting that market will go lower and it will take this obvious sell side liquidity. This sell side liquidity and that sell side. Now go to your 15-minute chart. From 15-minute chart, you don't need all of this price action. Look, this price action here on my left. You don't need that. You can start from this small price action over here. This is a small price action. The price you can see in your chart. So you can see your chart, this price action. From higher time frame, you know market is going lower. Now just look over here. What do you have? You have this 15-minute parabolic gap. You saw how beautifully it retraced from there. Then this 15-minute parabolic gap, how beautifully it retraced from there. Now price is around that area. Now when price is around that area, what do you have? You have this new day opening gap. And when you opened your chart, you have seen that I just came here, it is retracing. I didn't know that it will retrace from there. Nobody knows that beforehand. Nobody knows, okay? So when I saw market is falling from there, immediately I started to look, what do I have there? I find out the last 15-minute parabolic up over there. When price went lower, retraced from there. Here, see, it has been retraced from there. What do I have here? Do I have anything here? I don't have anything here. So why market retrace from there? Why from there? That means this is a random area. Now market is going higher. That means it's going higher to take some buy side liquidity. It will fall again because it can't reverse from a random area. This is a random area. There is nothing. Now maybe you are confused. No, brother, there can be something. Go to your hourly chart again. See this week, you have to mark the 50% of that week over here to here. Let me actually mark the 50%. See this 50%. How do you mark this week? This week has traded, I mean taken, all of this liquidity has been taken by that week, and this week has traded that parallel gap as well. Now it's not obvious thing. If you are confused about this week or 50% of that week, just don't need to mark it. Instead of that, you can just go back to your 15-minute chart and you will see this is just a random reversal because you don't have any 15-minute parabolic gap over here. So it can't be the reversal. Yeah, you will get a reaction. I just show you the hourly chart to prove that market don't use a random area, not even for reversal, not even for the reaction. That's why I went to 1 hour chart and showed you this line. If you come here in 50-minute chart, you will see this as a random reversal. So market can't give you the random reversal. That means market is going to fall. How far it should go? At least to this parabolic gap. It has to reach to this parabolic gap. See this parabolic gap from 15-minute chart? There is no other parabolic gap around the sell side liquidity here. Below that sell side liquidity, there is no other parabolic gap. So here is that entry parabolic gap from 15-minute chart and the last parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. Market has to reach over there even if it wants to reverse. Now this is the London session, and London session, if you are bearish for the New York session, first you have to expect some kind of higher run. So I guess this is that fake breakout or Judas swing. Maybe it can go little higher, I don't know, but yeah, right now look at this price action. What do you see? What market has done? Market went higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, retrace, retrace. It came here, make some liquidity there, relatively equal highs there from 1 minute chart, At the same time, when it broke lower, can you see what it has done? It failed to take that low, that is the extreme low, but it has taken some liquidity here. Some liquidity has taken from there, but the lowest low it didn't break. That means when you will get the market structure shift, this is the first fair value gap, you have to take your entry over there until the buy side liquidity. Now, can you see the buy side liquidity here? After this high and that high, they are relatively equal highs. After this buy side liquidity, can you see any liquidity over there? I can't see. That's why I'm not interested to take buy. But here is your setup. Market has taken the liquidity, failed to take the most obvious liquidity. It went higher. You know the reaction from the random area, but it's going for some to take some liquidity. I don't know which liquidity will be triggered. I have no idea. Maybe this high and that high, they are relatively equal highs. Market has taken that liquidity, it has done its higher job. Then now it's going to fall. I don't know. If I could say see any other buy side liquidity, I could say that market is going for that liquidity. I can't see any relatively equal highs. Nothing over here. So that's why I'm not interested for buy. But yeah, this is that setup, and I guess there is one buy side liquid. Let me check. No, nothing here. This one I can force, but I'm not sure actually. This high and that high with a shallow run. Okay, this can be your buy side liquidity. So market can go for that buy side liquidity. There is nothing wrong. So if even if I push my button over here, so what I was talking here, if I put my button over there, my stop loss will just cover this small fair value gap. See this small first fair value gap, very small fair value gap. I will just cover that fair value gap. If I get stopped out here, if I get stopped out, I will just take 600 loss. But if I am right, I will get 25 handle. So this is that logic. But brother, you're not 100% winner. I don't need that 100% winning. I will take some small loss. I don't care. But this is the game of the probability. So I will take some small loss, but I will go for the obvious liquidity. Okay? I'm not interested to take any entry at the morning session. I would love to see the price just okay. But here, the way I explain the price, there was nothing in my chart, right? I did it everything in front of all of you. I told you what is my bias. My bias is bearish. At the London session, I'm expecting some higher run. Around 3 a.m. I got this big run because at the 3 a.m. is works like 9:30 a.m. So the volatility, most volatility you are going to get around not 3 actually, now it's 4. So around 4 a.m. okay, for the London session. So this thing, if it wants to go higher, look, market has taken this sell side liquidity, failed to take the extreme low, went higher, gave you the market structure shift. Where is your first fair value gap? There is your first fair value gap. You have to take your entry over there. Your stop loss will just cover that fair value gap, that small fair value gap, and you will expect that market is coming if you see any buy side liquidity. So in my opinion, that can be the buy side liquidity over here. That can be the buy side liquidity. Okay, I'm not 100% sure about this buy side liquidity because this is around, look at the price action around the area of the new opening gap. So I'm little confused, and overall I'm not interested to take that buy. But yeah, there's the entry. If you can catch that entry, and if you just cover this fair value gap only, go for that. Maybe not that buy side, just go for the new opening gap high. That's all. Okay, that can be your London session trade. Okay, and when it will take some obvious buy side liquidity, you are done. You are done with the buy. You will expect that market is now falling toward that sell side liquidity, and obviously 18070 toward that buy side liquidity. Okay? So yeah, I'm not interested to take buy, guys. So yeah, and today I'm both bearish and bullish. Okay, both of them today. I'm both of them. It's taken 5 minute equal lows. Okay, that's cool. Good morning from Bulgaria. Hey Alex, good morning, brother. And it's good noon actually over here. Ali Mehdi, how to find new day opening gap? Go to your chart. This is 5 p.m. closing. This is the 6 a.m. opening. Sorry, 5 p.m. closing, 6 p.m. opening over here. This is the 5 p.m. closing. This is the 6 p.m. opening. That is called new day opening gap. Okay, brother? Good morning from Bulgaria. Okay, it's taken 5 minutes to close. That's cool. See you at US Open, bro. Take care. Hey, James. Take care, brother. I'm fine, bro. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Thanks for asking, RK16 Soldier. I'm happy you are streaming. Thank you, brother. Today is also bearish, right? Yep. Today is bearish and bullish, both of them. Okay. So first I will see the bearish run, then I will expect the bullish run. So both of them I'm expecting today. Good morning, George. How are you, brother? George Camarero. George, how are you, brother? Reebok. Good morning, brother. Mr. Worldwide, you back? I'm not worldwide, brother. Why you guys do fun, man? I just thought I can't be able to trade London session because of Jummah. This Friday, and I'm Muslim. But when I came back, I saw I can catch the silver bullet of the London session. So sudden plan change. I came for the London session and I explained the price action. When I opened my price action, I mean opened my chart, there was nothing on my chart. Now I explained everything how you will start your day. Now if you don't learn that on and if you just wait for the entry, okay, where is our entry? Where is our entry? That means you are successfully wasting your time. Okay, you don't need to be here. You just don't need it. You have to understand the fact, the way this market is working. You have to understand that fact. If you can understand the fact, you are done. Okay. Hey Ryan, how are you, brother? Hello, brother. I have started to watch ICT 22 mentorship. Do you think it's good place to start? Obviously, man, it's the best place to start. It's the best place. Okay. Bester, Chen Bester. That's the best place to start, brother, in my opinion. But bro, don't we expect pullback on Friday? Yeah, obviously that's why I told that I'm first bearish, then I'm bullish. So I will look for the pullback. So when market will take that sell side liquidity, eventually this sell side liquidity. When these two sell side liquidity will be taken, then market will give you the bullish run. You understand? Now it can seems so long area. So from here to here, it's so long, right? But if you fix your chart like the way I should have, something like this, you see very small run. When price will come here, that sell side liquidity, it will take that sell side liquidity, then you will expect the bullish run. That's all, brother. 15 minute, 9:45 last fair value gap. So I think you are talking about this fair value gap here, this fair value gap. You are talking about that one. Yeah, that can hold the price. As I told, okay, I'm not sure about that buy side liquidity because this is at the level of new opening gap. So I'm not pretty much sure that market is actually going toward that buy side liquidity. But overall, from the overall idea, okay, this is just an idea. From the overall idea, I'm seeing this is my only buy side liquidity. Okay, nothing else. I don't have any clean buy side liquidity. I had the buy side liquidity which has been taken. That high and that high. They were relatively equal highs. This highs has taken over there. If I am over jealous, I have to take an entry. In that type of situation, I actually took this entry here. I will just cover this parallel gap. See this parallel gap, very small parallel gap. Let me mark it here to here. Very small, tiny, little parallel gap. I'll just cover this parallel gap and I will put my stop loss below that low over here. Something like this. If I get stopped out, I'll be very happy with 500 loss. Okay, just 500 loss, I will be happy with that. But if I'm right, I will get 2500, something like that. If I'm overzealous, but over here, I'm telling you again, I'm not sure about that buy sell liquidity because this is not clean to me. The only reason is this high actually made at the new day opening gap open. Okay, that is the reason I'm not interested to take this as my buy sell liquidity. But overall, I have no other option without marking that one as my buy sell liquidity. So this little risk, in my opinion, is worth it. Okay, worth it. Absolutely perfect. This little risk. Your entry has to be there. Okay, above to that 50-minute fair value gap. When the fair value gap is broken, you are allowed to take that entry. Otherwise, this entry is not valid. Now, please don't push your button because already market is over here. So please don't push your button. Okay, that's my request. Please don't do it. If you want to push your button with your analysis, please go for that. But depending on my analysis, please don't push your button. Okay, I'm not interested to take any entry right now at this area because this buy side liquidity is kind of 50-50. So yeah, I can take the risk for 5 handle, but maybe some of you will see this 5 handle is huge for you. Okay, so you don't want to take that type of risk. But remember, this game is the game of probability. So here is everything. We play this game depending on the probability. Nothing is 100% sure over here. No strategy is going to give you 100% winning. Every strategy is going to give you the probability. Okay, sometimes the perfect setup doesn't work, and sometimes the worst setup give you the huge profit. So yeah. Okay, RK16, as I explained, brother, that market maybe it's coming at least to that new opening gap high. So I'm not actually worrying about this, but yeah, I will take a look when if market can reach come, if market can come here, I will take a look of that last parallel gap from 15-minute chart or the last parallel gap from 1-minute chart. So both of them I will take a look. And as I explained, I'm gonna remove this one because otherwise maybe some of you will push the button. You will just come without hearing anything I told. You will just push the button. I don't you to push the button. But yeah, that's my expectation. That's right now I'm thinking like that way. That market will this parallel gap will hold the price and it will go and take that buy sell liquidity. Overall, this parallel look at this parallel gap and this parallel gap. Both of them are the same. I'm talking about this parallel gap. Look over here. This parallel gap and this parallel gap. Both of them are same. Here, this parallel gap body failed to close below that parallel gap. That means this parallel gap is holding the price. Now, if body failed to close above that parallel gap, that is the place where you have to be very worried. Okay, maybe it's going to go lower because this is not broken. But if you see a body close above that parallel gap, that means the first parallel gap is broken. Now you are expecting some kind of higher run, and you saw the bearish parallel gap is broken. Very strong parallel gap. This is called the first parallel gap. If this parallel gap is broken, you should have been very happy. If you are bearish, okay, just for example, if you are bearish, now overall I am bearish. See this is shallow run. Okay, so this will be the liquidity, obvious liquidity. Okay, for me overall I'm bearish and I know market is going to take that off, but before that I am just expecting some higher run. That's all. So here, sell liquidity, this is my obvious sell liquidity. Okay, all of this low has taken by that single swing low. I mean very shallow run. As I told, if you ever see the shallow run, that's gonna be your obvious liquidity. Here, this is also the shallow run, but the only thing I'm confused is that the swing high, is it actually a swing high? Because it is placed at the level of the new opening gap open. That's why I'm confused about this one. Otherwise, if this swing high was here, something like that, I would tell you market 99% I'm sure that market is going to take that buy side liquidity first. Then it will fall. And this parallel gap is going to hold the price. But overall, I'm not interested to push my button to the London session. I want to just overlay. Okay, if body can close above that first parallel gap, it's kind of, oh man, it's a relief. Maybe it's going to work, something like that. Okay, man. How are you, bro? James from Bangladesh. I'm fine, James. How are you, brother? Okay, James from Bangladesh. Your name is Muktadir. I didn't get you, brother. Who is James then? Don't say that I am the James. I am T2. ICT Bullet. Hey, brother, how are you? Drop a like. The man deserves it. Okay. Thank you, Reebok. If you think I deserve a like, please don't forget to give me a like. Okay. EG. Now I want the Judah swing above the midnight open range, and is it possible? Mm, why not? Obviously, everything is possible, brother. Everything is possible. But I mean, whatever you are asking me, I don't have the answer. The way I explain the price, I am reading the price like that way. Over here, all I am expecting is market will reach at least until that new day opening gap. Okay. Again, if anybody wants to take that entry, your entry has to be here. I'm not telling to push your button. Your stop loss will cover this fair value gap. Okay. But here, this candle's low is here. So I would love to put my stop loss just below that low. Here, either I can mark that buy side liquidity as my target or this new day opening gap high as my target. Okay, it's better to put your target profit over there, not to the buy side liquidity, because this is the resistance level, very strong resistance level. Okay, if I was overzealous, I would push that button. And over here, how many handle I'm going to take risk? About 5 to 6 to 7 handle. Okay, for how many handle? For 22 handle. So I'm gonna take a risk 5 handle for 22 handle. Do you understand the logic here? This should work. Now the last parallel gap is broken, so I'm little confident if it is not the fake breakout. What do I mean by fake breakout? One candle will close above that parallel gap, the very next candle will close inside this parallel gap again. That is called the fake breakout. If it is not the fake breakout, then you will see the tension now. If it is a fake breakout, I don't know. I'm gonna remove this from my chart again. I don't want anyone to push their button right now. I just explain the way I'm thinking price is going to work. Now, this fair value gap should work as an inversion fair value gap. Here, this fair value gap, because when market went higher, you are expecting higher run. Okay, for example, you are expecting higher run. If market would love to go higher, this swing low failed to take that swing low. This swing low failed to take that swing low. This is the first fair value gap which is broken. It should act as an inversion fair value gap now if market would love to go higher. So yeah, still I'm really struggling to find out everything from the London session. I'm not a London guy, but I'm trying to figure it out how it really works. So far I'm seeing this as a fake breakout. This kind of two type of situation. But if you ask me, yeah, I'm bullish. Until new opening gap high, I'm bullish. Here I have a lot of liquidity. I believe that this liquidity is going to be taken to the new work session. Okay. Hello, brother. I saw your YouTube notice. Okay. Then congratulations, brother, for seeing that. ICT Bullet. How are you, brother? Now I want the okay. Morning, brother. Made some profit yesterday. Congratulations, Moni, for making some profit from yesterday. Hey, everyone. Hey Mispin, how are you, brother? Okay, it's broken now. See, every concept I was thinking is done. Here I don't need anything. Here I'll just I'm now seeing this as a market structure shift, and I'm believing that market is coming here now. This one. This is my market structure shift. That could be the entry here. The stop loss will be there, and it should come here. This kind of 50-50 chance. Okay, over here, just from there. This every entry is really so difficult over here because this is at the area where you have 50-50 chance. But yeah, when this went lower, that first parallel gap, let me check the 50-minute chart. Yeah, yep, everything's cool. Then I'm gonna remove this 50-minute last parallel gap until here, and I'm going to mark. Actually, market didn't take the buy side liquidity, but yeah, it's okay. Here. This is that fair value gap. I put my stop loss to the highest high. This sell side liquidity is my target now because I'm not so much confident what market is going over there. I am not going to push my button again, guys. At the morning session, I'm not going to push my button. If you think Friday trading is too easy, you are at in a what to say? Desert. Okay, you are in a desert. Friday is the most hardest day to trade. Comparing with Monday, if you compare Friday with Monday, Monday you know it will be sloppiness. There will be no news. It will be sloppiness. So maybe you will get 500 10 handle every single day from Monday, but Friday it's the hardest one. Don't push your button around that area. Look where price is right now. Price is over here. It has very clean sell side liquidity. This buy side liquidity I am not so much confident, but yeah, this is also some buy side liquidity. Okay, nobody can ignore that buy side liquidity nobody can ignore. I can't ignore that buy side liquidity, but though it's not clean, but there is some buy side liquidity. You have in a situation where market can do anything. It can do anything, so don't put your money into the risk. Don't push your button from here. My request, okay, I am telling you that I wouldn't do that. I would push not even this one, not even this one. I wouldn't do anything even if I was alone. I would just watch the price. If I am overzealous, I'm telling you again, if I am overzealous, then only then I would push my button over here. If I was overzealous, I have to take an entry, then I would push my button over here. Still, it didn't actually break perfectly. Let me remove it. This one is still didn't break. Especially, usually I avoid this type of setup. Everything over here, I'm just going to avoid that. Market has both probability. Either it can go higher, it can go lower. Both of them are, 50-50. So why you will be chopped up here? You don't need to be chopped up. First time, then price. What is today? Today is Friday. Remember, Friday is just the hardest day to trade. So yeah. Now if you ask me what is my thinking, I saw this candle, I thought it closed below that fair value gap, but it didn't close below that fair value gap. When it didn't close below that fair value gap, I'm not confident. I'm not confident about the low run again. I'm still confident that market is going higher. Market will go higher. That's my my expectation didn't change. I didn't notice that it failed to break that fair value gap. Break means body close below that fair value gap. Still, it doesn't break the fair value gap over here. But this last fair value gap is broken again, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, this fair value gap is broken again. That means this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart is broken again. First broke can be the fake breakout, but the second broke here. Second broke can't be the fake breakout. So I'm gonna take a risk over here, and my stop loss will be over there, just below over here. Okay, and I'm gonna, how many handle? It's 6. I will take one more handle loss, so 7 handle. It will be 7 handle, and I am going to put my target profit to the normal. I didn't want to push my button, okay, but as I was explaining, I just do it. Now you can say, brother, you are going to take a loss of maybe $100 or $150. Yeah, I know. This bevel gap, when it's broken one time, two time, this is this didn't break yet. One time it tried, two time it tried, three time it tried to break this bevel gap. It failed. It should expand higher now. So that's all, that all the energy to take that buy. But again, please don't push your button here. As I explaining the entry, and some of you are new here, so you will think this guy is just telling both way. That's why I push my button. Otherwise, I'm not interested to push my button around that area. This is the sign of the sloppiness. After lower run and higher run, this is the sloppiness, and eventually it should expand higher. I believe that it will. Okay, I got a structure. That's cool. I believe that it's not going to break that on. I will take re-entry if I get the confirmation. Yep. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take a re-entry over here and going to put my stop loss over there. If I take a stop, if I get stopped out one more time, then I'm done with this setup, and I will say this is just sloppiness. And just cover the low over there. Yeah. Okay, I got stopped out two times. I'm done with this setup, and I'm not interested anymore. Over here, whatever it wants to do, it can do. I'll just let it go. Go for prey. You just say don't trade, lol. Alexander, I really don't know when I actually talk about the setup. Some of times I think you guys will think this guy is just explaining the setup, but he's not taking the entry. So yeah, sometimes it happens. Happens. No. Mhm. People think Friday easy to trade. It's very hard, especially in London. Diosul, yeah. Uh, Friday is one of the hardest day to trade. The one of the hardest day. The easy time trade in Friday is the last hour. So from 3 to 4 at the last hour, it is the easiest way to trade Friday. Whole day, not only the London session, but also every time is really so hard to trade. News today as well. Share it will be calendar in Newark open. Yeah, I know at the Newark we will get the better opportunity. But here I took some loss. I want to mitigate the loss. That's all, brother. Could have given me a chance. Didn't. Okay. I saw same as you, bro. Okay, brother, we in this together. Stop was maybe a little too tight. I do that. I put the stop loss tight. Always I do that. Ah, if it can tap over here as well, I could take my bite. Oh man, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Oh man, it didn't give me the chance. Not even the water block chance. Not even here. Even if it can come here, tap that travel cap. I'm going to take my buy. Let me actually put it over there. That will be the buy limit, and that will be the sell stop. Even if it can tap over here, then I will take that one right now. But no, if this candle close inside that new opening gap, I'm not interested to take buy anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, I missed it. Just missed it. Just missed it. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. My stop loss is always too tight. It's okay. Actually, I didn't see this candle closed inside that fair value gap. I mean, outside of that fair value gap. If I saw that, I would be very much confident. But over here, when it has taken all of this thing and trade that fair value gap, I thought market is not going to break that consequent encroachment. But it has taken that liquidity one more time. My expectation was market is not going to break that 50% of that candle, and this candle when it came to the 50% started to go higher. I was that much confident that market is not going to break that one, but it went one more time to that low. Now sometimes it happens. I marked that order block. I was thinking if market can came back one more time to that order block, I'm gonna take my entry. It didn't give me the chance. Then I marked the 1 minute last fair gap. If market fail, I mean this fair value gap, if it fail to hold the price, I will take my entry to that 1 minute last fair value gap. I will just cover this fair value gap, just this fair value gap. So that was my another expectation. Market didn't give me the chance. It went higher. Yeah, but bro, you have video for new day opening gap. Man, new day opening gap, you don't need the video. It is the simple thing, brother. Just a simple thing. Closing 5 p.m., opening 6 a.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. There is a 1 hour gap every single day. At the end of the day, there is a closing at 5, reopen at 6. So this sometimes you will get a huge gap over there. That is called the new day opening gap. You don't need that video. Okay. So actually, when I frame the sell setup over here, I remember I frame a sell setup. I didn't notice that this candle didn't close below that fair value gap. If I would notice that, then I wouldn't never go for that sell. So immediately I changed my bias and I pushed my button for the buy over there, right? When I saw that and I pushed my button for the buy side here and got one more time stopped out. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I don't want to take entry over here. If I want to take my entry over here, then see something like this. my stop loss has to be below this low, below this parabolic gap. See this parabolic gap over here, below this parabolic gap. My stop loss has to be. Sometimes I took this type of entry until here, but actually I took that type of entry in London session, sorry, New York session. In New York session, I'm able to put my stop loss below that parabolic gap. See this parabolic gap, below that parabolic gap, I'm able to put my stop loss, because in London session the time and the, sorry, not London, New York session, the New York session time and the London session time zone is totally different. So in this time zone, market has a lot of time to consolidate to go lower. That's why this should be the stop loss. As I took two loss over there, I am not going to push my button one more time here. Otherwise, I would push my button over there. I would take another risk for 5 handle here. I would take another risk for 5 handle until that buy side liquidity. But I have taken two loss over there, so I'm not interested to take that gamble. This is called pure gambling. With the price action, this is called the expectation. Without price action, I'm going to push my button depending on my expectation. This entry, okay, this entry, this is logical entry, this one is logical entry, but this one is called pushing the button depending on the expectation that market is not going to break that fair value gap. The 50% of that first fair value gap is going to hold the price until the buy side liquidity. Here buy side liquidity is not obvious. I'm telling you, brother, when market will start to fall, you will get much more better opportunity to take entry. So still I am not also willing to, I mean, here see these two loss, very small loss. So I'm not willing to mitigate my loss as well. I will do that later. You will see, okay? I will do that later. Overall, I was thinking market will go higher. Try to take two buy. Both of them got stopped out. But yeah, it's okay. Sometimes it happens. The body stayed inside the wick and reversed into delivery. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Rework. Isn't 338 candle a breaker? 338. How can you make this a breaker? Look, break. What is breaker? Between two high, the lowest down close candle is your breaker. When market will break that low, come back again to that low, it's a breaker. Okay. Between two high, the lowest down close candle is your breaker. Now again, between two low, the highest up close candle is your breaker. Now if you are looking this low and that low, this is the highest up close candle. No, this is not. I mean, how can I make it? Look, this is, market came from here. Market didn't came here. Okay, over here, just look. High, low, higher, high. You just can say low, high, lower, low. No, it's low, sorry, low, high, lower, low. No, if market come from here, then this is a low. If market come from here, that means low, high, lower, low is not valid. If the candle could come from there, then this low, high, lower, low, this will be your breaker. Got it, brother? Here what market has traded, I am showing you here, don't worry. I'm just giving you why I was confident for taking that buy. Market has taken this obvious liquidity, failed to take the lowest low. It has taken the obvious liquidity. I have shown you what do you have over here. I have already shown it to you, okay, at the first part of this video. After taking the liquidity, market structure shift. There is your market structure shift. This is the first fair value gap or the last fair value gap you call. This is your entry fair value gap. Where is your entry fair value gap? Boom, 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 boom. Here. This is entry fair value gap. Market went lower little bit. I thought this has done its job because it tapped to the entry fair value gap over here. It tapped into the entry fair value gap. That's why I was confident to push my button to that candle when I saw this. But yeah, it happened like that way. I got stopped on one more time, so market went lower. It was overzealous, take that low. Then when it started to go higher, I didn't wait for the market structure shift fair value gap entry. No, I was just hoping this is order block. Why this is order block? Remember, I marked that as a order block over here. Why this is order block? Market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, price come here. Where is your lowest down close body? This is the lowest down close body. I was thinking if market can just tap to that, that order block, I'm gonna take my buy. I failed. Then I wait to tap to this fair value gap. Then I will go for buy. It failed. I didn't get any chance. Now I will go for the standard deviation now from here to the up close body. There. This is the most prominent standard deviation. I would love to see price will reach until at least until that minus 1.5 standard deviation. When this minus 1 standard deviation is broken, when it is broken, it should reach at least until that minus 1.5 standard deviation. Okay, over here to that area. Overall, I'm bearish, and let me mark the 50% of that nude opening gap. Okay, there is another thing. Always remember, this fair value gap is the most strongest fair value gap. So this is the consequent encroachment of the nude opening gap. Where price came, just look at this. I don't need that standard deviation, not anymore. Just look at this. Where the price came to the consequent encroachment of the nude opening gap. How beautifully it closed over there. I pushed my button. Okay, I pushed my button. I'm gonna put my stop loss over here. I just pushed my button without anything, just to show you how this react. This thing, how did it react? Beautifully, it has been reacted from that consequent encroachment. So it should expand little lower. How far it will go? It will depend on this low. See this low? If price can close below that nude opening gap low, it will keep falling. It has to close below that nude opening gap low. Like over here, how beautifully it reacts from the constant encroachment. All I need to see a body close below that nude opening gap low. If it can close below that nude opening gap low, you will see market will reach until that sell side liquidity, at least until that sell side liquidity over here. Everything will be broken if market can close below that nude opening gap low. But if it fails to close below that nude opening gap low, it can go higher until that nude opening gap high, or it can take that buy side liquidity. This is just for to show you I'm not here. I mean, if you want, I can close my trade over here, just here. I'm not willing to take any mitigation, or I'm not here. I didn't push my button to take some profit here. That's not my intention. Just to show you here, when you will see this, sometimes you will just push your button. If you are bearish, if you are 100% sure that you are going to go for to take that sell side liquidity, except this buy side liquidity, I don't really know is it going to be taken or not, because that's not even a buy side liquidity. Because of, I mean, to me, I don't think that one is buy side liquidity. This is the reaction from the consequent encroachment of the new opening gap. It should fall. That's the thing. It went higher, nothing wrong with that. I'm okay, I'm cool with that. It should fall now. That's the thing. Okay, whatever losing I'm getting, just keep them in your count. I will mitigate them to the new work session, because yeah, very simple to mitigate. Mhm. If market go below this new opening gap low, I will add more, or maybe I will just close. Okay, I will just close it over here. If it just can come over here, I'll close it. There will be my buy limit. Okay, just at my break even. If it can come over here, I'll close my trade over here. So you will understand that what, and if it hits me, I'll be happy. But I don't believe that it's going to hit me, because the buy run has to be done. If this is not the buy sell liquidity, why I'm confused about that buy sell liquidity, I explained that already. one more time I'm going to explain. This swing high is at the level of the new day opening gap. So this swing high, I'm not seeing this as a swing high, okay? I'm just seeing this a random price action. But still I don't have any other buy side liquidity except that one. So I I just marked it as my buy side. That's all, brother. Is there a high right above us? Is it something you were talking into account, brother? No, brother. I don't see the session high. I don't see the session high like Asia session, London session, launch hour session liquidity. No, I don't look them as my liquidity. I just only go for the relatively equal highs and relatively equal lows. That's all I go for. So yep, I just look at the levels. So over here I have this new day opening gap. If I was not confused about that buy side liquidity, it was be very useful. Helpful for me to frame my trade. But here I'm little confused about that buy side liquidity. So that's why I told I'm not willing to do anything over here. Still, you guys are here. You will think, okay, these guys just keep taking, keep talking, keep talking. That's why I push my button and took. Though I took to buy because of my stop loss, yeah, I got stopped out. But overall, the trade actually worked. So yeah, that's the thing, brother. Uh, Asia session liquidity. No, I don't look liquidity like for the session liquidity. Plus the last 1 minute fair gap keep holding the price. There is a last 1 minute travel gap. I didn't know that. Okay, so there is 1 minute last travel gap as well. I didn't know that. I don't need that one. The 50% of the new day opening gap is enough for me. So I got one more time. I got stopped out. That 50% of that opening gap is just that's enough for me because if market can close below that new day opening gap low, you will see the fall. Just you will see the fall. There is nothing. I mean, all you need to do just wait for a setup here. If you see this rejection, see the setup. If you get the setup, push your button. There was the setup. Okay, don't get me wrong. Here was the setup. So from here to here, market came here, gave you the market structure shift. That was the fair value gap. You have to push your button over there to something like this. Oh man, then it's gonna be a losing trade. Just believe it and stay tuned with this. You will see how beautiful this thing works. Until here, that should be your setup. I don't care about any other fair value over here. Right now, just let the price go until some buy side if it can take that buy side liquidity, then I will say okay, brother. So that was the buy side liquidity. But till now, I'm not sure if this is the buy side liquidity or not because from 15-minute chart also not clear over there. Yeah, not clear for me yet. Now you can say, brother, why did you push your button? I'm telling you guys again and again. Okay, so overall I get maybe $287. Let me check actually how much was my loss. Okay, I'll check that later. But it's near about 200 to maximum $300 loss. Okay, maximum 300 to 400, maximum $400 loss. Just 20 handle, just 20 handle. The guys with me for some days, you know that how many times we can gain that 20 handle. Okay, just let it go the London session. At the AM session, I will just mitigate my loss. So don't worry. Guys just watched 3 ICT videos and opens YouTube live stream. You you should not short second stage reaccumulation on MBM. Francis, did you just join now? Okay, I guess you just join now. Okay, what I told you here, what why I pushed my button there, you don't know anything. So you are you kind of deaf? Why you guys just join once stream and start to talk something rubbish? Why, brother? Can you tell me that? I really don't do that, okay, to anybody. You don't know why I pushed my button over there. What was the reason over here? You know nothing about that. You just join and you just started to comment. Seriously, man, don't do that, brother. Just wait sometimes, just give sometimes, then listen why he this guy push his button over there. Why he took that button? What was the reason? Just try to understand, brother. Just don't join and start to comment. Okay, I don't give you a shit. Okay, what do you know about the market, accumulation market? Can you do you want to just challenge me? Can you tell me where market will go today, where it will stop today? Let's come, brother. Yesterday there was another guy. Okay, he just came and started to talk like that, like you. I told him that where market will close. That was the London session. Okay, I told him where market is going to close. You just don't know, brother. And what I am doing here, you have no idea. Okay, you have no idea, brother. Just just don't do that. Just don't join one's stream and start to talk rubbish. Don't do that, brother. It's not good for you. It's not good for the guy who is doing his hard work for nothing. Okay, just don't do that. I really don't get this point, brother. Why you guys just join one stream and then start to comment themselves? Okay, why I took that cell? Do you have any idea? You have no idea, brother. Okay, it's okay. I'm just getting angry actually. I sometimes I get really confused why these guys just join to on stream and start. I I have no idea why you guys do that. Okay, okay, okay. Francis, I surrender, brother. I surrender, brother. Okay, I surrender. I surrender. I surrender, guys. I surrender. You are right, Francis. You are right. I'm wrong, brother. Francis, you are right. I'm wrong. Okay, just let it go, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fasting. Okay, I'm fasting, so I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't talk like that. I'm extremely sorry, Francis. I'm extremely sorry, brother. Forgive me. Forgive me, brother. Okay, awesome. Thank you, awesome. Let's see. Uh, if this is actually the bicep or not. Let's see. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm really confused. This is bicep or not. Okay, I'm really confused about this one. So if it can take that, then I'll be sure. Okay, maybe this was the bicep. Okay, this is the this is some type of bicep. I am really confused about. Let's see if it can take that bicep or not. It is not about right or wrong. You overtreat patterns on live stream. You tell a guy he is wrong on his breaker. Francis, can you tell me what is breaker? Can you tell me what is breaker, brother? No, no, it's okay. I'm just seeing the price right now, so I'm not exactly reading the price. It's okay. Let's talk to him. What is breaker, brother? This new day opening gap consequent encroachment, when this candle failed to close below that new day opening gap, it started to use as a support. Just look at this one. So when it will come here, the simple thing, it came here, the new day opening gap consequent encroachment, you don't do anything. It will close below that low. It will just close one tick below that low. You will just look for a fair value gap here. You will just look for a fair value gap, take that sell, price will go lower. Now you saw price came here, the new day opening gap, come back again, support that new day opening gap low, break that new day opening gap consequent encroachment, tap to the new day opening gap consequent encroachment, take buy. If you have the buy side liquidity, take your buy over there. So this thing, this is the real support and resistance. If you are confused about the support and resistance, this is that support and resistance. Here the only thing is missing, body didn't close below that low. Now you can say this candle's body is below that candle, below over here. It is the opening, not the closing. This candle, if it could close just one tick below that new day opening gap low, this is the sign that this consequent encroachment is actually holding your price. This candle will tell you the story. But here, this one, this is just opening, not the closing. This candle's closed over there. Then when the next candle went through this new day opening gap, come back again to the constant encroachment, went higher until here. See, if you are, if you want to take bull run, if you still looking for buy, first you have to look for a body close above the new day opening gap high. If you see a body close, then you can frame your trade for the buy. Every single time there is a rules. When market will come to the constant encroachment, if market would love to go higher, for example, it's going to go higher. First, it will come to the constant encroachment. Then, if it wants to go lower, there is nothing wrong. This low, or if it breaks that low, and that is also cool. If it breaks that low, when it will go through this constant encroachment and it will reach over here, if it wants to go higher still, then it can't come back again to the low. If it wants to go lower to that constant encroachment, below that constant encroachment, absolutely fine, but it can reach until that new opening gap low. Here it can reach here if it wants to go higher. So when it will break this thing and it will reach here some level, then it can come back again to the low. It can go through this high, but it can reach to that constant encroachment if it is still wants to go higher. So every level, okay, first here, then there, and then this third level. This is the third level. You can utilize this third level the way you should. A breaker block is a failed order block that results in market liquidity being taken out and the market structure changing from bullish to bearish or vice versa. Okay, why don't you block this troll? No, let him talk, let him talk. Lord FX, just let him talk. Tomorrow you will be dealing with him again, no problem. Let him talk. Go back to the 3:30 1 minute candle and tell it is not breaker block. Where did you say 3:38? Here, it's 3:38, right? Okay. This 3:38 candle, how can it be the breaker block? For first thing, what is the rule? Between two low, there the highest upclose candle will be your breaker block. Now, if you think this low and that low, from this low and that low, so you are going from here, low, high, lower low, something like that. Then this is your breaker block. How can you frame from here if you are at the 1 minute chart? In 1 minute chart, you have lot of swing, right? Lot of swing. This swing high didn't take the most obvious swing high. This swing low didn't take the lowest low. If you go for the breaker block rules, it has to take the old low. There is your old low. It didn't take that old low. How can you make this the breaker block? Francis, how can you make this breaker block when this low failed to take the obvious or old low? Now, if you can say, brother, it has taken all of these lows. I don't care. It didn't take that old low. Even if you go for the core content where you have learned about the breaker block, the whole thing you got from the breaker, I mean, core content, I guess, whatever. From there, it's clear that it has to take the old low. It didn't take the old low, not even from the 1 minute chart. Then how can you make this as your breaker block? You just see this candle went lower, went higher, and then it has traded this thing, okay, here, this thing. Now you started to think this is breaker block. Do you want to see the breaker block? Let me show you. Do you really want to see the breaker block, real breaker block? You have no idea, brother, what you are talking about. Just go to my yesterday's live stream, okay? Not even it started over there. Not even it happened over there. There was nothing. Price was just here. I told that this is going to be the your word. I mean, sorry, breaker block. I took my entry over there, depending on that breaker block. Not even it appeared as a breaker block. Not even it appeared as a breaker block. You have no idea, brother, what you are talking about. Okay? Sorry, I'm sorry, but yeah, to be honest, if you just start to watch some video from ICT's core content and you start to think, okay, I have got this is breaker block, that is breaker block. Tell me what is going to happen over here now. Just tell me what is going to happen over here. No, I'm not ignoring fractal nature. You are ignoring the most obvious rules what ICT gave you. Okay, you are just going to miss that, man. What did you say? It has taken the from left chart. Yeah, I'm to my left. Where is your old low? Which has taken? Which has taken? Where is your old low, brother? Just tell me where is your old low which has taken? That's why you are telling this is your breaker block. Just tell me where is your old low which has taken by that run. If you want to make this as your breaker block, you have to take the old low. Where is your old low which has taken by that low? Trust me, brother. I mean, tell me, brother. I'm here, right? I'm here in front. There is my all price action. Now see, which old low has taken by that run. If you want to make that as your breaker block with your so-called idea about the breaker block, I know you got this from ICT core content. ICT told exactly what should you do. High, low, higher high. This high has to take old high. It has to take the old high. Then when market will go below that low, it will be your breaker block. It will trade over there. This is your breaker block. Now this high has to take your old high. Now this is that low. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I gave you the bearish breaker block entry. I will go for the bullish breaker block. So low, high, sorry, high, low, higher high. Did I go for that again? Sorry, high, low. Oh man, I'm getting confused now. Let me make it again. High, low. Okay. So low, high, lower low. This lower low has to take the old low. If you want to make this as your breaker block, when market will go through this breaker block, it will be your breaker block. Market will tap over here, it will go higher. This low has to take the old low. Go and watch that video again, brother. Just go and watch that video. Okay, you will understand. Now tell me, this low has taken which old low, brother? Which low has taken by that low? Just let me clear that. Okay, just don't come someone's stream and start to show that you are the one, you know everything. Okay, you know nothing about the breaker block. When you told me that this is breaker block, I got everything about your knowledge. Okay, you know nothing about this price action, because this is not even breaker block, not even a single candle which can you use for as your PDRA. If you want to see why price come here, there is a lot of thing I can explain, but I don't need that candle as my breaker block, because this is not the breaker block. You just can go over there. Just watch them, brother. Just watch them one more time. Okay, you will understand. Okay, let him. I'm just gonna ignore you. Okay, whatever you are going to give me the reference, I just can't open them because if I opened them, then my channel, I mean this video will be copyright claims. Okay, it will take the copyrights. So yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't open that to my channel right now over here to my streaming. But if you were with me, don't forget me. Okay, just connect with my Twitter. I will show you. Whatever you are giving me the reference, it's all the wrong. I will just prove you. Okay, I'm just taking a screenshot. Whatever you gave me, I'm just gonna take that. What did you say? ICTES Future Review January 9. Okay, so I'm gonna take a screenshot. Don't worry. Okay, just tell me, brother, what is going to happen now? First you started with market maker buy model, I guess. Sorry, sell model, I guess. So tell me what is going to happen now. Over here, price is just over here. Tell me what is going to happen. Where market is going right now? Just tell me that. Yeah, I will see that, brother. I will see that. No problem. Tell me what is going to happen now. Okay, you know better than me. I believe that. I believe most of you know better than me. But tell me what is going to happen now. Where market is going now? So overall, this buy side liquidity has taken. So that was the buy side liquidity. Okay, it's cool. Francis, tell me, brother, what is going to happen now? Just tell me that. I need you, brother. I need you here. Please don't leave me. Just stay here, brother. Yeah, yeah, I will apologize to you if I am wrong. I will apologize to you, okay? But don't forget me, just connect with me to my Twitter. You will get the link to my description. Please, please, just give me a message over there. Then I will apologize to you. I have no problem if I am wrong. I will tell that I am wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? No, I was asking Francis Greens, what is going to happen now? I was asking to him. I want the result. Nothing yet because time comes first. Code is reached. Okay. Lewis, I don't have the Discord, brother. Francis, don't forget to give me a message to my Twitter, okay? Don't forget to do that. That's my request to you, brother. And you are saying that time fast. Still we are in the London session. Okay, so still we have a chance to take entry. So yeah, still we have the chance. Just don't forget to send me a message, brother. I will ask for the apology. I will ask for the apology if I am wrong. If I am wrong about the breaker block, because there is nobody, simply nobody who knows what is breaker block. There is nobody simply who knows what is border block. There is nobody, simply nobody who knows what is inversion parabolic gap. So you just can't come and tell that this is that, this is that. You just can't that all. Whatever you are telling me here, not even a single requirement met here as a breaker block. Now I really don't know about the second chart, that means 45-second or 30-second, 15-second. Is it breaker block from there or not? I really don't know. But until 1 minute, you can't make this as your breaker block in no way. There is no way, simply no way to make this as your breaker block. ICT is not nobody. Now I am not telling that. I told that simply nobody knows what is that. ICT only knows what is a water block, what is breaker block, everything, and he is going to reveal everything to his book. He has posted that to his community and to his Twitter as well. Okay, so I'm not telling ICT is nobody. I'm just telling I except ICT nobody knows what is water block, what is breaker block, what is inversion parabolic gap, everything. Okay, not even me, not even you. Nobody knows about that. Francis, you didn't answer me. So, what is your expectation for today? Where market is going today? You have an expectation, right? Can you please give me a level where market is going today, or it's going toward that way? IRL, ERL. Oh, okay. Internal liquidity, external liquidity. Now you are coming here. No, I'm not telling that. I'm just telling you. Just can you give me a level? I love to give the level. Okay. Market is going to take that level. Market is going to take that level. I love to do that. So can you give me that, brother? Brother, swing is valid for MSS, the one at 450, 450, 450, 450, 450. Let me check. This one, yeah, this is valid for shifting market structure. Obviously, this is valid, brother. This low has taken, I mean, traded that fair value gap. So this is valid for shifting market structure. Absolutely valid. Until now, this is the only law which is valid for shifting market structure. Until now. Okay. Whose comment was that? Herman. Herman, until now, this is the only law which is valid for shifting market structure. There is no other law which is valid for shifting market structure. Not even a single law which is valid for shifting market structure. I see to know something else we don't even know. Absolutely, civil. I agree with you, brother. It needs to wait for news delivery and trade New York AM session. Yeah, that's the typical answer, Francis. I want a level where market is going to trade. I want that, brother. The master always has his secrets, even if he teaches you the secrets. That's true. That's true, Rivak. Ignore him, bro. Please, I have questions. Ahmed, what is your question, brother? Would anyone like connect one Discord? Yeah, if anyone wants to connect, then you can contact them. Okay, Harman, brother, you have over 100 people here that are learning from you. Why focus only one guy? I'm extremely sorry, Harman. I'm extremely sorry. I shouldn't do that, but I was just fasting, so empty stomach always make the mental very hot, something like that. I'm sorry, brother. I'm going to be cool. I'm sorry. It took an internal law and then the external to the qualifies as a breaker. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm extremely sorry. We'll see if New York M News will give New York PM TGIF setup. TGIF setup happens at the last hour, so your EM News is not going to give you the PM TGIF setup. So it's the last hour setup actually, not the PM. Yeah, it's inside the PM, but exactly the last hour setup. So direction. Just Rivak, let him go because he has no idea what he's talking about. He has no direction. He will just wait for the news. So he has no idea what he's going, where he's going. Without direction, he's just trying to trade. Got it. Thank you. No problem, Harman. But no need to go on about such trivial matters. I am going to ignore everything. Okay. I mean, I'm feeling now bad for my behavior. I'm not like this. Okay. You know me. I'm not like this. But it's very hot here, warm here, so I just got bed. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna silent Reebok. I'm gonna silent. Last time though, loving it as well as thank you, Reebok. FX brother, can we please go to the usual method of doing things, please? I'm sorry, AFX. I'm sorry. Every day there could be few out of hundreds of participants who can divert your attention and way of doing this. I'm extremely sorry. I'm not gonna pay any more attention without the price. Not anymore. I'm not doing that. Okay. I said after New Attention PM session, okay, you are right. Whatever, Francis, you are right. But I'm not, I can't just block you because you said something bad against me. I can't just block you. Yesterday I did that and I feel very guilty. I'm not going to do that. If I see you write down something cool or informative, I'll read your comment. Otherwise, I'm gonna ignore your comment. You will never win against ignorant and idiot. Okay. I've been bearish from Friday and few trades since with a solid small account. Yeah, actually, if you ask me, I'm bearish until this sell side liquidity. Is it? No. Until this sell side liquidity, I'm bearish. If market take that sell side liquidity, then I'll be bullish. Until here, I'm bearish. So from the beginning, this is the accumulation phase. This is the manipulation, expansion, continuation of the expansion. Today has to be the reset. That means Friday close will be inside the weekly range. Now, if I see market came here to that 50-minute fair value gap one more time, or it has broken this fair value gap, then I will expect the sloppy price action. Okay, to it's not going any other level, not even for sell side liquidity, not even for buy side liquidity. It will be sloppy. Whole Friday session will be sloppy. If I see market stay below this new day opening gap, see this new day opening gap, market stay below that opening gap until the New York AM, then I will expect market will go lower. Take that sell side liquidity. After taking that, it will come back again into the price, I mean weekly range. But if market can stay above this new day opening gap, especially this new day opening gap, if it can stay above that new day opening gap, I will expect price will be range bound between this new day opening gap and that new day opening gap. It will be range bound, something like that. It will keep bouncing over here. So that's my expectation, whole expectation from today. Okay. Okay. Some fade long I see. Okay. Like this, 3 days ago you told me that daily highs lows does not matter as liquidity point. Okay. That knowledge you are sharing with us is so valuable. I'm enjoying every single meet here. Okay, thank you, Herman. Blah blah blah. Okay, we all still love each other. Yeah, we all still love each other. Okay, I'm extremely sorry, Francis, if I hurt you by my word. I'm extremely sorry, brother. I hope you will forgive me, brother. This is Ramadan, and I'm fasting. I should not talk like that way. So if I just use some bad word or the bad tone, I hope that, brother, you will forgive me, because we are all here in this world for a small time, a small period of time. I don't know when I'm going to die. I don't want anyone to be angry on me. So please forgive me, brother. We will continue and press on. We will lift each other up in this journey. Absolutely, brother. That's the thing. But what is shift in market structure? Market structure shift means one swing low will be shifted by a displacement, and I will start to see the higher run is going to be now lower run after the market structure shift. In short, that is the market structure shift. I don't know how can I make this answer more clear. Now, before this was the only swing low which was valid for shifting market structure. Now this low is valid for shifting market structure. See this low? It is valid for shifting market structure. If market can shift this low, and if it can make fair value gap, that is the best place to take some kind of sell until that sell side liquidity. This low is valid for shifting market structure, not this low, just this low. It is only this low is valid for shifting market structure. Low of the week as targets for our CB as premium of the dealing range of rebalance pure love of the week. Okay, congratulations, brother, for you. Thank you, brother. Much love for. Okay, I'm not your mentor, Ryan. I'm just your brother. So I got the market structure shift over here. That's the market structure shift. Absolutely market structure shift. It should expand lower now. At least it should reach to that last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. If it is overzealous, then it will take that sell side liquidity. Something like that. Okay. They don't. They're inexcusable for losing temper on valid points you can't prove or not. So guys, go watch ICT himself about breaker block. Francis, you are right, brother. You win, I lose. Okay, you are right. I'm wrong. For me, only for me. This is not breaker. If anybody thinks this is breaker for him. Just for me, this is not breaker. I am not agree. Just for me. Okay. So Francis, you win, I lose. I hope you will get the point, brother. I'm sorry again. No other word for Francis except do's. Would have kicked okay, just let it go then see. I mean, yeah, think someone wins. Just go watch. Man, I just told you I am sorry. Okay, you are right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm wrong. I am wrong. I just surrendered, brother. There, you can say nothing now. I just surrendered. Okay. No, brother, I'm not looking for a sell here. This is not a perfect place to take sell because this is inside that nude opening gap. As I explained, remember over here, when every level will be broken, then you will be able to take your buy. Now here, when it went through this nude opening gap high, it come back again to the top of that high, failed to hold, market went lower. It tried one more time, failed to go high, went lower. So this is the level where you can't play. I mean, frame your trade from here. You can't. You have to wait until it breaks this new opening gap for your what to say. I mean, framing your trade. You can't frame your trade over here. You just can. I mean, read the price. You can wait to see if it works or not, but you can't frame your trade here. You are only able to frame your buy setup here. You can't frame your sell setup because this is new opening gap, the most strongest gap. Okay, after new week opening gap, this is the most strongest travel gap. Trust me, this is much more stronger than the order block, breaker block, mitigation block, any kind of block. This gap is much more important and stronger comparing with any other gap. So you will just try to find out that if it really wants to go lower or not. If it really wants to go lower, it has to break this new opening gap first. Every level, okay, high, consequent encroachment, low, everything has to be broken. If it failed to break them, you should not go for sell. Here you should not go for buy as well because there is no buy side liquidity. There is nothing, no buy side liquidity. So this is the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. I am going to mark that 1 minute last fair value gap, and I would love to see if it can hold the price or not over there. So it reached into the 1 minute last fair value gap. First reaction has done. Second time it went higher, take the liquidity. Let's say one more time it can go through this new day opening gap or not. If price can go below this new day opening gap, then you will frame your trade. Until then, you will just read the price. You will expect that market is going to fall or not. Okay. Did we all take on our own version of what ICT teaches, and we are here to learn from yours. Period. Thank you for sharing it. Okay, M2, thank you, brother. Crystal Rebug, lol. Okay, it is not MSS. Okay, newbies so desperate for live streams. New work aims suggest. Okay, so I think you are actually here to advertise CJ CJ, I guess. I don't know who is CJ, but you are here to advertise for him. I don't like this, man. I don't like this, okay? You just can't advertise here. You can't do it, brother. I have a very small viewers. You can see just on 90 to 100, brother. Why you are just trying to take them from me? You should not take them from me. I'm a very small YouTuber, okay? Please don't do that. Otherwise, I'll be bound to block you, brother. If you ever again try to advertise here for someone else, please don't do that. Don't advertise here, brother. Yeah, you don't need to advertise here to my stream. Please don't do that to my stream. If you want to do that, please go others YouTubers and do your job over there. Okay, don't do that from here. Stephen, how are you, brother? Now, Stephen, I make you the standard. I mean the moderator. So whatever you want, you can do, brother. Oh man, seriously, you are kind of unstoppable. Francis, you are unstoppable. Something like that. You're a very rude guy, brother. Okay, I asked for the apology, Francis. Okay, I asked for the apology, brother. So you should stop now. I was rude, so I asked for my apology. I mean, I asked apology. I'm not asking for sympathy or anything, brother. I'm here with my struggle. Okay, nobody's advertising for me. Every other YouTubers they get the advertising with someone else. Okay, like Tanza gets the advertising from T traders, from other Arjo. They're getting the advertisement for each other. But I'm not here and I'm not getting any kind of help from anyone else. So why you are doing this, brother? I have no idea, man. Okay, just let it go. I just make the moderator to Stephen. Let him do whatever he wants to do. I just can't do that. Hmm. No, you are just advertising, brother. You are just telling them to go over there. So the guys here with me for so long, at least 1 week. They are not going to leave me. I know that, but there is someone who is new. Okay, this is their first day maybe. They don't know me, and nobody is actually doing the shit you are doing here. Nobody is doing that for me. So they will just leave me. I don't want to leave them. They are not going to get whatever they are getting from here. They are not going to get that from anywhere else. Nowhere else. Not even single guy will give it to them. I don't want to harm themselves. So yeah. Okay, I'm sure you will create more students who will carry on free teachings after you decide to retire, and I hope that I'm one of those students. Okay, thank you, brother. Robin Hood. Yesterday, ICTTC drew the lines With price and time assets from the top, he was 100% correct. Note to all new viewers for clarification. Thank you, Ramsey. Thank you for that, brother. We won't leave you, Titu. Don't get upset for people comments. Okay, I'm not getting upset. Ah, man, mind swing, mood swing. Okay, it was just a mood swing, but yeah, it's okay. Thank you. 18 to 70 breaker. 18 to 70. 18 to 70. Can you tell me the time frame, Sergio ICT? Can you please tell me the time frame, brother? Thank you, Rain. We are with you, brother. Thank you, Rain. Thanks for the love, George. Sergio, can you please tell me the time frame? What time you actually asked? 18 to 70 here. I guess you are talking about here. I mean this one. Look, brother, for making a breaker block, there is a rules. What is that rules? For example, let me show you. I'm telling you the breaker block rules, okay? Here. So this is the accumulation, okay? Market has taken the liquidity. Here, the liquidity has taken. You got the market structure shift. There is a fair value gap. Price trade the fair value gap, right? It went higher. The lowest down close candle is your order block. Now, if price can trade the opening of the order block at the same time, the min threshold of the order block, both of them level are traded, then you will expect a area or a fair value gap that will be kept open. Okay, this fair value gap will be open. That fair value gap will be open after trading the order block and then the min threshold. Market came here, failed to take the obvious liquidity, the buy side liquidity. It has failed to take that liquidity. Instead of that, it has made that liquidity more stronger. Come back again. Where did it came? To that unfilled area. After trading the order block, remember there was a fair value gap that should be unfilled. It came here, filled that fair value gap perfectly. After filling that fair value gap, you will look for the breaker. The lowest between two low, the highest up close body will be your breaker. This will be your breaker here. Only here you will look for the breaker. Except here, there is no other breaker. Market will never make the breaker except this one. That is why I told that I am so much confident about my breaker block. Yesterday when I marked that this, okay, when I have marked that breaker, I marked that when I saw this parabolic gap is fully closed. When it was fully closed, then I marked that breaker. Otherwise, there was no breaker. So kind of that type of things. I mean, it's a deep discussion. ICT never talked about this, where you will look for breaker. He just showed you how you can identify the breaker, but where you will look for the breaker, you have no idea. Okay. So yeah, thank you. I hope I give you the answer, brother. 524 1 minute chart. Yeah, I give you the answer. 524. This high. Okay, I thought this one. Let me check this one. This is the order block trade. Market went higher. This is your breaker, brother. You asked me. Yeah, this one is your breaker. See this high up close candle. Okay, thank you. Let me explain the whole thing first. Okay, market has taken the liquidity. I'm not going for this setup here from here. Market has taken the liquidity. Market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. Prices traded that fair value gap. After trading that fair value gap, there is a order block. I mean, some kind of order block it has traded. This low candle order. I mean, both of the candle you go for that. After trading the order block, min threshold, it went higher. Now, here will be a fair value gap that should be unfilled. The first fair value gap that should be unfilled. So here is your first fair value gap there. This is your first parallel gap after trading the order block or the mean threshold of the order block. This is your first parallel gap. Price came here, failed to take that, close that parallel gap, went higher. Now, if you see, the most obvious liquidity didn't take out. Okay, I am not sure about the liquidity, obvious liquidity, because I'm bearish. I'm not bullish, so I'm not looking for. Maybe this is the most obvious liquidity. Market is going to take that buy sell liquidity. Okay, I'm not sure that. Later, when price came here and closed this parallel gap, perfectly it closed that parallel gap. You will look for the highest up close candle between two low. So low, high, lower low. This is that up close candle and this is your breaker. When market will close above that breaker, you have to take your entry. Sometimes it will come back again to that breaker, sometimes it will be very near to that breaker. The best way to participate here, when it is going to close above the breaker, you have to take the entry. Like yesterday I have did, if you were with me, I didn't wait that breaker. Okay, I didn't wait to market close below that breaker then tap to the breaker again. I didn't wait for that. When it came to the breaker, I pushed my button because I was so much confident about the breaker. Over here, this is the same thing. This is your breaker. I explained the same thing. Okay, I didn't see this one. I explained the way here. You please rewatch that part and see if there is anything missing over here or not. First, it has to take some liquidity, market structure shift, parallel gap trade, went higher, trade the order block. When it has traded the order block, it has to left the first parallel gap open. It should have been open. Even for one tick, it has to be open. Market went higher, failed to take the obvious liquidity, come back again, closed that parallel gap. Just that parallel gap. Now you can see here it can be it's look like volume balance, but this is also a fair value gap. This candle low, that candle high. So volume balance and fair value gap, both of them are at the same level. So you don't need the volume balance. The first fair value gap that has to be open. If you really confused about that one, maybe this is also okay. I'm not sure. Let me check actually. And that candle high. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, still this is unfilled. I mean, market didn't close this parallel gap as well. Now if you are confused about this one, or if you think this is not the first parallel gap, if it is your first parallel gap, still this is valid because market didn't close this parallel gap perfectly. I want even one tick has to be unfilled. So that first pair, after trading the order block, the first parallel gap has to be unfilled. That's the rule. Okay, that's the rule. Now, when that area will be unfilled and market will go higher, fail to take the most obvious liquidity, it went lower, closed that parabolic gap perfectly. You will start to look for the up close candle between two down close candle. For example, until this candle has taken that high, if market could came lower, then between these two low, this will be the highest up close candle. So that won't be your breaker. This will be your breaker. Maybe market make this and it went lower again. So between two down close candle, this is your breaker. Market will go higher. This will be your breaker. Tap to the breaker, boom. So this is your breaker rules. Now, if you ask me, how do I know that ICT never talked about this? ICT never talked about that. Okay, about the order block, ICT never talked about that. Where you will look for the order block? Yeah, he told that when the order block or the down close move will take some liquidity and it will make a fair value gap, this that will be your order block. But exactly where you will look for that, I still never talked about that. I also don't like to talk about them as well because this is very controversial. Like sometimes ago, I Francis just came and he just referred some video where I talked about breaker, though I don't know what he meant because I watched every single live streaming from 2023, ICT's live streaming or whatever he has done. I never know what he meant, but I will watch that. It never ICT talk, okay? But I try to find out every single time ICT mark the word block. I try to find out some similarity. What is the similarity over there? When I find out that similarity, I catch that one. I catch that entry. I mean that point, and finally I filter out everything else. I I went to the decision that order block will be after the 22 YT model. When market will trade the fair value gap, the lowest down close candle will be my order block. That will be order block. Now I would love to give you another example what I explained yesterday. Okay, these two, sorry, this is the two level of your order block. I love the opening, but the high of that candle is also the order block. When it didn't trade the opening, I'm gonna remove it from my chart. I'm going to keep it on my chart. I would love to show you, and you will decide, did I change my word or not? Okay, you will decide. I will show you that. When market trade here, this is the order block, right? How beautifully it has been traded over. Look at the bodies, the upper level of that candle. How beautifully it closed. It went higher, come back. I'm just going to remove this breaker block idea. I'm just going to remove it from my head. Okay, it went higher, come back again. What is this? Order block retest. After retesting the order block, how market went higher? Did it give you any chance to take entry over here? Did it give you any chance to take entry over here? If you were with me yesterday, if you are with me yesterday, I'm just tell me, did I change anything or not? Okay, market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, that is market. Let me mark it clearly, otherwise someone will appear again and he will start to talk, oh brother, this doesn't work. Just I'm going to mark the last parallel gap. Okay, I'm not going to mark the first parallel gap because the order block level is over there. So here I'm just going to mark the last parallel gap. So this was your setup. When it has traded that, where is your highest up close body candle? Here is your up close body candle. So this is your order block, right? This is your order block. Market trade that order block, and at the same time the mean threshold of the order block. So just 50% of the order block. I'm just not going to mark it. I don't need that on. Yesterday I have showed it to you. Market trade that order block, went lower, come back again. Where did it come back? To retest the order block. After retesting the order block, did it give you any chance to take entry? Did it give you any chance to take entry? Remember here there was the nude opening gap. I told that until breaking the nude opening gap, market is not going to give you any chance. And then I framed that trade as well. Over here, see the fair value gaps. Now I'm coming here one more time. I will tell you more over there. Okay, the price action. I actually really don't know anything about the price action. He's right. Here now, what I am changing here, over there I marked the opening. Here I marked the weak high. If you don't like to mark the opening, instead of that, if you want to mark the high, okay, this high, this high. If you want to mark that, so nothing is wrong with that. If you mark that high, you see the bodies, how did it close over there? I love the opening, that's why I marked the opening. But from this high to that opening, this is the order block level. This is the block. Okay, from that opening to that high. Now over here, it's your job which one is you are going to mark. Here it didn't trade the opening. I agree with you. I perfectly agree with you. It didn't trade that opening. I don't need that. It has traded that high. Yeah, high. Did I change my order block? After taking the liquidity, market structure shift, price trade that fair value gap, went higher. The lowest down close candle is my order block. Price came here, went higher, come back again to the order block, went, how dramatically it went higher. Over there was the nude opening gap. After breaking that nude opening gap, it gave you the chance. Over here you have that 1 minute last fair value gap. After breaking the constant encroachment of the last fair value gap, it gave you the chance. Now it's little different because of the nude opening gap and the last fair value gap from the 1 minute set. That's why it's different. But look at the reaction. Is it different or is it the same? Exactly same. Okay, no brother, still we are confused. There you told something else over there. Here you are just changing the word. Okay, let me show you. Here, what time it was? Just around the last hour. Just around the last hour, okay? I told you that market is too hurry to reach in a level because it is almost the last hour. So it has left 1 hour 10 minutes only. It has to give you the bigger run. Let me come here. What is the time frame right now? 5:27. That means I have only 30 minutes left to complete this London session. I have only 30 minutes left. When price came here, see the run. Is it the same time frame? Last hour. Over there, that was the last hour. Here, it is also the last hour. Now, it is not exactly same minute by minute, second by second. It's not exactly same. But the theme, every single thing, is it same? Here, market doesn't need to give you the opposite run at the London session. But over there, market has to give you the opposite run because after taking that obvious sell side liquidity, it has to reach in a level because that was the last hour. It has to make the PO3. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution, reset. That was that reset run. That was the last hour. That's why market has to do that before last hour, before the last half hour. Then it went higher and gave you the complete the PO3. Here, market doesn't need to complete the PO3. So this is just the manipulation phase. After the accumulation phase, this is just the manipulation phase. Is it the same, brother? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, brother. Now here I was really I was upset. To be honest, I was upset, so I didn't read anything over here. I was just watching the price. Did I explain this yesterday? Every single candle when it appeared over there. Did I tell you that no, this parabolic gap is not going to trade until the new day opening gap is broken? When the new day opening gap is broken, I told you now it's going to give you the opportunity to take an entry, and that will be your new day opening gap low. But actually, it trade the last parabolic gap from 1 minute chart here. It trade that last parabolic gap, but I didn't expect that. It sometimes it gives that opportunity, sometimes it doesn't. But it will give you the new day opening gap entry. There was the new day opening gap. I just removed that from my chart. Didn't I explain everything over there? Every single when market was going higher, what did I say? Wait. It's going to fall. That was my level 162. So one handle above. Then that was the shallow run. So I marked there as my liquidity. I don't know. Ah man, I'm feeling upset. Negative comment. I always ask for the negative comment, but negative comments are really so painful. So painful. I missed the beginning of your stream. No problem, macro video. I guess you will recap that, brother. Today, did I get any subscription, guys? Masterpiece, you always explain market structure so clearly. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, guys. If you, yeah, I mean, today's behavior, I was really so bad. I should not be like that way. Everyone has their freedom to give their opinion. Okay, so I should not to talk like that way. Uh, it's starting of the summer here, and I'm fasting, so everything actually messed up. I'm feeling bad now. Good day, host Crane. Good day, mate. How are you, brother? Let us press on folks, continue learning, and let's make with markets will provide. The markets will provide. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Yeah, just I'm sorry for my behavior. Okay, look, 50-minute inversion five. Look at for Sergio. Ah, look at this run. What do you want to do after this big run? Are are you willing to take sell or will you take the buy? I'm not willing to take sell. I'm not willing to take buy from here. I will take sell if market can reach below that new day opening gap again. Okay, if it can below that new day opening gap, I will look for sell. Here is my sell side liquidity. I'm gonna remove this two line because that is the entry fair from 1 minute chart. Why market reverse from there? Go to your 1 hour chart. Just go to your 1 hour chart. Mark that lows consequent encroachment. This is called the 50% of the fair value gap. So mark that 50% of that week's consequent encroachment over there. Go to your 1 minute chart and see the reaction from that consequent encroachment. So this line is that 50% of that hourly consequent encroachment. Okay, so over here, this is the reaction. That's why market reversed from that random area. At the same time, when it reversed from that random area, it has made the relatively equal lows. So remember, you have a lot of liquidity now. All you want to do, you have to wait. All the run. This is the Judas swing, the manipulation. Remember the PO3? Market will open, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, reset, close. Now if I mark from here, okay, the opening is here. Market opened there. This is the manipulation until maybe this fair value gap or maybe any other level, any kind of level. This is the manipulation, distribution, reset, something like this. Now this distribution I am expecting until here. So something like this. That is my expectation from today. So until now I am seeing this as a manipulation. Market open here, went higher to the manipulation. If it can break this new opening gap, then this will be the distribution and then the reset. That means market will go back into the range and then it will close over there. Okay. For a price after some turbulence, Tito, for yesterday's session, you drew a message from only the week with a week. Can you explain again how you? Okay, marksman. Mm, yeah, let me actually explain from here. That will be easier because this is the perfect example. Now, see, this thing has shifted by that candle. Just a week went below that low. Just a week. I don't need to see the body. If the body closed below that low, nothing is wrong. Okay. If the body closed below that low, there is nothing wrong with that. If body failed to close instead of that, just a week close below that low, I got my market structure shift. So only about the market structure shift, I need to observe the week. I only care about the week here. If the body close, no problem. If body fail to close, no problem. But all I need a displacement, very nice displacement, very nice parallel gap, and at least a week below that low. If it went below that low for one tick, I got my market structure shift. Okay, brother, is it clear? I think price is going to 15-minute travel gap. Let it go where it wants to go. Let him go over there. We are at the end of the London session, and remember, Friday is the most hardest day to trade. It is the hardest day. Okay, so please be careful of Friday. Last day is little. I mean, last hour is little easier to predict the price, but rest of the day is really so hard to trade. Friday, especially Friday. In Monday you can trade, right? You know this will be a choppy, but Friday you don't know, is it choppy market or is it something like this boom market? You really don't, you can't predict that. Monday you can easily predict that it's gonna be sloppy price action in Monday. Most of the Monday is sloppy, something like this. See, this is Monday. Most of the Monday is like that. But Friday, sometimes sloppy, sometimes very trendy. That's why Friday is really difficult to trade. And this is the end of the day. I'm sorry, week. Just before the weekend, lot of manipulation happened over there. But so far, yeah, accumulation, manipulation, the distribution should have been toward that sales and liquidity. Mm-mm. Titu, you have nothing to apologize for, bro. Seriously, everyone here appreciates your time and effort you spent doing this. Thank you, brother. I think you were too easy on Francis. What are you talking about, man? No, I just misbehaved to him. I shouldn't do that. I was fasting and I should not do that. Thank you. I hope you got it, marksman. We can go near or pass all-time high today. There's no way. Post Karen, it can do that, okay? But there is, if you ask me, I don't believe that it's going for the all-time high. The reason is there is the all-time high, okay? This. So it has to pass near about 400 handle. Even if you go for from the opening, so this is the opening. So from the opening to all-time high is near about 500 handle. Oh man, it's nearly impossible, okay? So yeah, all I am seeing is, let me remove everything over here. This is the daily chart, okay? This low and that low, that was my target. I really would love to see market will take these lows. Even if it fails, it will take that low. See this low? There is a relatively equal lows as well. So even if market fail to take that low, it will take that low. So this is just over here, this one, something like this. Market open here, manipulation, distribution, go back into the range, close over there. Okay, I'm expecting the indices candle today, something like a very small body with some larger wick. That's my expectation from today. Okay, but to be honest, I have no idea what's going to happen until the AM session. So far it's clear that market is going to make this as a Judas swing or London session fake move. So after doing this, market will fall dramatically. It will take the liquidity from here, then this liquidity will be taken, and finally this two liquidity is my extreme target for today. And I really want to say market will take that liquidity today. That's my extreme target. If market fail to take that liquidity, then I'll be in a indecision mode. Is market going higher or is market going lower? If it can take that liquidity from next week, I will be very much bullish for that all-time high, for that all-time high. And finally, that 1 minus 1.5 standard deviation. Did I get any subscriber today, guys? After all of the drama of Francis drama, did I get any subscriber today? I don't think so. Okay, so the 6 a.m. is the end of the London session. It was a very nice bull run, and I got some loss because of my nothing here. I tried to buy one buy, I tried second buy, I got stripped out. This one, to be honest, brother, I just pushed my button to tell you how I was expecting, nothing else. That was not the entry, nothing. But here, that two buy was my try. I was trying like that way. I got stripped out. But I will try to mitigate all of my loss to the New York session. If I get a chance, I will mitigate that, or maybe at the 7 a.m. kill zone. So 7 a.m. I'm getting popular with that. I mean, familiar with the 7 a.m. kill zone. I will see if I have any chance. Then I will actually mitigate my loss from the 7 a.m. Yeah, that's all. Anybody has any question? Man, I hate myself because of my behavior. I don't know why I'm behaving like that way. Oh man. Okay, still after this controversy, I got 4291. So near about 14 subscriber. Thanks to all whoever subscribed to my channel. Please just don't give a gap, okay? Come at least 7 days with me. Stay with me for 7 days. Oh man, you will get something from me. I promise you. You will get a little thing, but you will get it. What you will never get from anyone else. So yeah, Ali Mehdi, I have already showed that 2 times. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. So just let me remove it. 5 p.m. closing, 6 p.m. opening every single day. If you see there is a gap that open near about 10 handle gap, mark that as your nude opening gap. Mark the 50% of the nude opening gap as your consequent encroachment of the nude opening gap. So here, that's the consequent encroachment of the nude opening gap. So this is the consequent encroachment, okay, brother? I mean, sorry, nude opening gap. So guys, thanks to all whoever subscribed to my channel, and yeah, it's a huge achievement for me even after today. I mean, yeah, thanks to all for subscribing. But my advice is, please don't just subscribe. Try to watch and try to learn from here. Don't spend your time by looking for entry only, because entry is nothing. If you know the direction, entry is nothing. And guys, every day is not the same day. You will see last 2 weeks about everything. So today, if I do wrong, don't misunderstand me. Okay, don't judge me, don't do anything. I'm not feeling good. I have no idea I will come back to the life in at New York or not, but I'm a chart addicted. I can't stay outside of my chart. So maybe I'll be here. My mind will be refreshed within that time. Yeah, that's all. So I'll just keep that 50-minute favorite to my chart. Now if you ask me what is my expectation, if market really want to go lower, it should tap to the low of that parallel gap. It should not go until the consequent encroachment. It just tap to the low, fall. That is the most common thing. If market really would love to go lower, okay, that's the most common thing that should happen. Okay, anybody has any more question, brother? Then see, thanks for that thing, oh man, that inspiration, brother. Thank you. And thanks to all who actually subscribe, I mean take the subscription. I'm really grateful to all of you guys who took the subscription yesterday. I got 3 more subscription, and I got a mail that I have got more than 10 subscription. I mean, sorry, the membership thing. So thanks to all. I'm feeling like I'm really doing something good. That's why people still just believing me. So thanks to all whoever actually get the subscription. I mean, sorry, the membership. Thanks to all: George, Chuhil, Remigius, Rain, AFX, Amaslama, Stephen, Ryan, Sunrik, Shahid, Civil Engineer, Herman, Spiff Kid, Mulfar. Thanks to all of you guys for this, man. Thanks, brother. Okay, so thanks to all for subscribing to my channel. Thanks to all for all of your support. And if everything is cool, I will be back at New York AM session. Yeah. So until then, cheers.